What's up guys, welcome back to a new video. So today I thought I'd basically talk about how I got my job at Bunnings Warehouse. So if you don't live in New Zealand or Australia, you've probably never heard of Bunnings. Basically they're like a hardware store. They sell everything from like cleaning stuff to like tools, garden, like plants, and basically everything that you'll ever need like for around the home. So yeah, basically I'll just talk about my experience, I guess, and some tips I have for like the application and interview and stuff. I guess I'll talk about a little bit like background how I got my job there. So it was at the beginning of 2019 and I was gonna start university, so I just wanted something like part-time that I could work maybe like just during the weekends while I was studying. So at this point I wasn't too picky of where I wanted to work, but I knew that I didn't want to work like I didn't want to do hospitality or like fast food anymore, because I'd worked in that for about a year and I was kind of over it. So yeah, I thought I'd just try and apply for some retail jobs. Basically I just went on a map like in the general area of where I live, and then I just basically looked up all the stores and went onto their websites, and just if they were hiring I just submitted an application. So yeah, after doing that for about a few weeks, I had gotten like some interviews, I think, but yeah, I remember the process for Bunnings, it took quite a long time. Like from the day that I applied to when I actually started working was probably like 2 months, which is a pretty long time. So yeah, I don't know if it's like the best job if you're really in a rush just to get like quick work. But yeah, basically Bunnings doesn't really advertise, but basically you just have to go onto the website and they have a career section of all the jobs available. So yeah, I guess you just have to wait till the store near you is hiring. They do tend to hire a lot of people during the summertime, so that's a good time to apply. But yeah, other than that I don't really have any advice. I don't think you can go in the store. Yeah, I think you just have to wait until the stores near you are hiring and then apply online. So with the online application, basically you submit like a CV, I think a cover letter as well is pretty important. Make sure you do that. And yeah, also there's like this little quiz, I think, where you have to basically, it's like those situation questions and you have to say like what would you do in that situation. So yeah, basically after that I did that. I got a call asking to go in for a group interview, and I had never done a group interview, so I was a little bit nervous, but at the same time I wasn't overly like scared, because I knew that, you know, if I didn't get this job, like it wasn't the end of the world. Like I'd already gone to loads of interviews and stuff, so I was kind of comfortable already. But yeah, so for my group interview, Bunnings itself is a very casual store, so I wouldn't be too worried about like what to wear. Like it was, because it was summer, literally there were guys in like t-shirts and shorts, and they ended up getting hired. So yeah, don't be too worried about what to wear. Obviously you can wear a nice shirt if you want, but don't go overboard, because otherwise it'll just like it'll look weird if you turn up in like a suit. Just wear something that you're comfortable in. I don't really need to worry about like your appearance. It's not a huge thing, I would say. But yeah, so basically the group interview, there was about 10 people, and it was like in store, and everyone was kind of young or like similar age to me, like maybe in school or university age. So yeah, I don't know if that was like on purpose by them or like it was just the people that had applied. But yeah, basically the group interview went pretty well. Basically we were just put in 2 teams and we had to like make this like kids toy or something. So yeah, I think when it comes to like group interviews and that sort of thing, like it's not like, they want to see how you communicate with others and how you yeah, basically just interact with other people. So you don't necessarily have to be like the loudest voice in the room. I think it's just like, just make sure you seem interested, make sure you contribute, and you ask other people their opinion. So for example, if you have an idea, you could say like, oh, I think we should do this, what do you guys think? So yeah, basically after the group interview, I think it was that same day, I got another call asking to go in for like another interview, and it was like with 2 of the managers, I guess, in the store. Like not really managers, but like the supervisors that would work in the store. So yeah, I had that interview. That was very just like typical customer service questions. Like you can just Google customer service interview questions. Basically they'll ask you about like, you know, working in a team, like difficult situations you've had. So if it's your very first interview, I would just recommend researching like the questions and then having situations in your mind that you can refer back to on. I do remember there was one question that I did get stuck on. It was like name a time where you went above and beyond for a customer, and I think I just blanked. Like, I didn't know what to say, so I was just honest and I said like, honestly I don't know, and that was like, it was fine. I mean, because I think I had answered like the previous questions kind of well. So yeah, I mean, if you mess up one question, it's really not the end of the world. Like, even if you don't know the first, like if you don't know the first question, or if you want to take some time to think, like just say, you know, can I have a few seconds to think? Like, that's no problem at all. So yeah, basically after that, I think it was maybe a few days later or maybe a week later, I got another call saying that like I had gotten the job, and then I had to basically go in, like get the contract and everything, and then just, yeah, basically do all of that. So overall the process does take quite long, but I mean, I think it's worth it. Like, there's a lot of benefits, and yeah, I mean, ultimately I would say if you're interested, just apply. Like, if you're watching this video, chances are you probably already have an interview, like, which is why you're looking at this. But yeah, I think just apply. Like, Bunnings, they hire people from all different types of backgrounds, and like there's people that have literally zero experience, like 16-17-year-olds. It's their first job. So I think if you're in school or uni, like, and you want a job, then definitely apply. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, found it helpful, and I'll see you guys next time.